Good afternoon, friends. I'm Nancy Thompson, and it's time for some creative ink. It's time for us to get inspired to make some beautiful creations and then share those creations with others. So come on in and say hello. I am way off schedule today. I think with my streaming software, it won't let me go. I have to schedule it like a half hour in advance. And I thought I was okay because Friday went off with no glitch. So I guess I gotta get it going beforehand. So we will be on time next week, all right? So come on in, say hello. I know I'm really late, but hopefully you saw the little post that I'd be starting at 3:35 because that's the soonest they'd let me go live. So let's get started. Today we are using a simple and easy sketch card. Today I was inspired by a sketch that I shared in my demonstrator group. Every other week we get inspired with a card sketch, and this was this past Saturday's card sketch, and it goes hand in hand with Stampin' Up's creative challenge. So every month they do some type of creative challenge, and you are welcome to join in that creative challenge and post. Use creative challenge, use hashtag creative challenge SU, and they will be watching out for all your beautiful creations, and who knows, they might even share it on their Facebook page and give you a shout out. So let's welcome you. I'm so glad you guys hung around and stuck around. So hi Shirley and Carol and Betty. Oh, I'm glad it's a beautiful day in Wisconsin, Betty. Right now we are snowing. It's cold and snowing. It's just an unhappy, well, it's a happy day, but kind of an unhappy day. So anyways, hi Gail and Donna. Thanks so much for joining in. Okay, let's get started since I'm way late. So let's see here. So I want to first start out with, you guys, it has touched my heart to get all these beautiful cards from you all for Cooper. So this is a cute little, I love the designer paper with rollover and rough, and I'm not sure what there's the word dog there, but you can see the doggy biscuits there. So cute. And this is from Sandy and Bob, our friends Sandy and Bob, and she used that cute little Scotty punch because that reminds me of her dog. She has a dog, a Scotty. I think it's a Scotty. Well, maybe not. She's got a little tiny dog. So, and then this is from my downline Patty here. So that was very sweet. I love all the messages. And then this one's adorable too. This is from Colleen as well, and she's usually on here in the afternoon. So cute dog paper, and she must have some type of dye here too. So cute, because I'm sure you all need, so it's inspired me to try and make some dog cards for people. So anyways, and then this was from Gail. You're here today. Thank you so much. Just really appreciate it, and the lovely notes. And then this is from Donna. She's on here too. I love this with all the curly stamps and everything and all the little hearts. I know, Mr. Cooper, he will be missed, and he'll be missed by all of you. And this is from our friend Sharon as well. And I love all the notes. So thank you so much, guys. It's still hard to get used to. Okay, Carol. Good luck. Headed to a show. All right, have fun. Snow, I know. It better go away before you head north, right? Okay, so what I also want to share with you, I'm not quite done. I just can't, like, my April thank you. When you spend $50 in my online store, I like to send out a thank you kit of cards. And so I'm not quite done. It's gonna be based on, oh, I do have it here. We're gonna use the arches. It's gonna be with the arches, okay? And I was having trouble coming up with a stamp set to use, and the one I was going to use just didn't work. So, but I'm sure you can find a variety, because I will not be able to send stamped images for anybody who does get one of these kits. There'll be some cardstock in there for you to use, but the arches will be die cut, and you'll have like these little strips of paper and everything, and some instructions as well. But this is what I did get, like all the supplies done, but I haven't made my samples. So I'm hoping to get that done so I can showcase them in the newsletter, because that's what I'm trying to get done, is my newsletter. So either late tonight or tomorrow for sure, the newsletter will be going out. Okay, and I'm basing my cards around this stamp set right here. And if you don't have it, that's fine, because I'm sure this is such generic paper. You're going to get a set of arches in the Petal Pink, one in Smoky Slate, and one in Misty Moonlight, okay? Only 3 cards this time, because there's just so many supplies and so much die cutting and everything, okay? And there'll be some gems in there too. So that's what the thank you gift is going to look like. And then I want to talk about the tea party, okay? Tea party's coming up in a couple weeks. I've got my samples done, yay! So tea party is going to be based around another card sketch, around a card sketch, okay? And so hopefully it'll be generic cards. You can change out the greeting, okay? So we've got a card using the Wildflower Birthday designer paper, okay? So I just kind of fussy cut a little tiny cake. And then we've got this one right here, and you could change out whatever greeting you want, okay? This is the, yeah, what's the name of that? It's online exclusive. Floral, what is it called? Lovely Garden, okay? So you're going to get a variety of cards. And then this uses storybook moments right here. So fussy cut a little chipmunk or squirrel, I think it's a chipmunk, out of the designer paper, and added him on there. And did I finish off? I did finish off the inside. And then we've got this one right here with Unbounded Beauty designer paper. And then finally we've got this one, is it called Flying Away? So we've got a masculine card in there as well. So hopefully you love these, and you're going to want to not miss the next tea parties. Super Crafters Tea Party, where I am going to serve soup again, okay? And there'll be more information in the newsletter about all of this as well, okay? You know, know if I could offer, I might be able to offer it as a kit to go. I'm going to think about that, okay? Because the only one you do need to have like a stamped image for that one. But I think everything else could be done die cutted as a to-go kit. So I will think about that as well. Hi Stella, welcome. Okay, so let's see. I think we are good. Yeah, and we'll be doing another. Stampin' Up! Has 2 sketches this month, and I didn't really, we're going to look at it. So we're going to start with this new, it's a sneak peek of this new Floral Impressions. Am I getting the name right? Let me just double check, okay? Yeah, Floral Impressions. It's a suite of product, and let's check out the designer paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it. There's like this is new Darling Duck color, one of our new in colors. And then we have this one right here. So if you're a floral person with a fresh freesia, geometric design on the background, okay. And then we've got this with ferns, and they're not really sunflowers. I want to say they're more like daisies, maybe. Would you say that they're daisies? There's another one. So there's that one right there. They're almost kind of like mums to me, you know, or like I'm not quite sure, but it's definitely not a sunflower. So there's that one. And then I think this one's gorgeous too. They're just pretty colors. So this is using the new Strawberry Slush there. It's really pretty. And then I love this. This is purples and blues. Isn't that just striking? So here we go. So this uses the new Secret Sea. The blue is the new Secret Sea. And then we've got some Pool Party in there, Fresh Freesia, and kind of like a hint of Blackberry Bliss as well, I think. Okay, so that paper available May 6th, okay? And if you're ordering the online store, make sure you have opted in to get the Stampin' Rewards. If you want the new reward system, you earn 10% off your order. That's $20 or more, okay? So that is a really, really cool thing. You can use that. That 10% will be available on your next order. So really, really cool thing coming up from Stampin' Up. Okay, so let's look at the stamp set. So here's the Impressions Bloom stamp set, and it's two-stepping. We've used it before, so I've been really doubling down with this set. Okay, I'm trying to do a better job. And right before I went live, I just lost the inside to this. Oh, and I've Swiffered, and I'm not finding it. It's a little tiny thing. So this one's even tinier, okay? But there's one that goes in there. I'm going to have to tear my office apart because I heard the vicinity that it went, and hopefully it's not underneath my filing cabinet. All right, so, but it has like a really cool stitched oval and then a plain one. We've got some different leaves, some different floral centers as well, some smaller leaves, some stems here as well, so you can make some beautiful bouquets. And then we have all kinds of different flower petals. So this is where you could just die cut these on their own, okay? Or you can also stamp the images from here, like the solid part, or even double stamping, and then die cut it out and leave these impressions in your flower, okay? Can you see it just kind of leaves like this stitching in your flower piece? All right, and that's what it'll do in there as well. I don't know if you can see it on this one because I'm using Blackberry Bliss. There we go. Can you see the detail on the inside? That's what I'm missing, is the perforation for the inside of the flower. Okay, hopefully I find it, okay? Because it doesn't look the same without it, because I ended up cutting one without it. I don't know where it went. And it does look different, total different, but doable. Okay, so that's the bundle and designer paper we're using today. Plus, here's another one. I'm not sure when this came. I believe it's the online store, but it might already be available. I can't quite remember. Hi, Charlotte. Welcome. All right. So we're going to start off simply. So this is a sketch card, okay? We're going to start with a 3.5 inch tall piece of designer paper, and we're going to cut 6 3/4 inch strips. And I'm one to, hopefully you guys can see this. My desk is pretty full today. I love to make sure you're using your guide here on your trimmer, okay? That your paper is flat against there. And when I'm using a small amount, I like to use the left side of the ruler, of the shorter ruler, so that way there's more over here to stay against the guide, and I'm going to get a straighter cut, okay? So then I'm going to just slide it down. We're making 3/4 inch strips, and I'm kind of keeping them in line with each other. Here we go. 4, 5, and then 6. But this has been a fun sketch card. Okay, we're all done. So we're going to use some of this new Secret Sea. It's a deeper blue. It's just kind of like a really dark, almost blackish type blue. Okay, and we're going to start with, I'm going to start with my 2 outer ones. Okay, and I like to turn it this way, and I like to kind of put my, kind of like prejudge how far apart I want to keep these, because we want them equal distance apart, okay? Dun, 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 dun. And you can even just kind of, you don't really have to judge up and down, but if it helps to just kind of lay it off your cardstock a little bit, you can do that as well. Okay, we're gonna just lay down our 2 outer ones first. Okay. And then, so it's about 1/8 of an inch. And just kind of lightly tack it in case you need to move this again. If you've got like the old snail tape, that might work great. If you're using seal, you want to be really, really gentle about putting it down and in place. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go every other one. All right. So I'm going to flip this one this way. Let's see. You know what? We're going to kind of like, I'm going to move that. This one doesn't have much fluff on it. I'm going to just do it. You can do, you know, if you want them all to be the same, you can. Okay. Or you could do what I'm doing and have a variety of patterns. You could do a couple. You could have 6 different patterns. Okay. Well, let's see. That one's going to go. Let's save that one. That's going to go down. Am I doing this right? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you know what? This one's going to end up being this should be, you should think about your pattern first, right? Because this one's going to end up being design, or the freesia on the other side. So let's, okay, I've got glue on my fingers now. I wasn't thinking here. You guys see what mistake I made? Hopefully that's over enough. Okay, phew. Okay, it's all gonna work out. There we go. Just make sure you adhere these good. So we've got a pretty good spacing across, you know, so it kind of just can distinguish the different panels. So it's super, super easy. Okay, and then we're going to mat that onto some fresh freesia, I think. You know, I didn't think about this, but I think that'll look okay. I don't think we want another color. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like the Darling Duck or have to cut some, or the Strawberry Slush, or the freesia? Or, okay, we're just gonna go all out here today, right? Oh, you know what might be cool too? See, I keep forgetting about this. Look at this new cloud cover. Let's go with this one. I think we'll go with this one, okay? This is our new cloud cover, and right now Stampin' Up! Is having an issue with the ink pad, so let's just keep praying that they're going to be able to work out, but it's going to be, I think, probably a couple months before they get to that. So we cut this at 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. Okay, get that out of the way. But we do have the marker. The marker so far, I guess, is okay. I don't have them yet. Okay, there's something on here. Here we go. So let's, so I think we'll use the cloud cover. All right, so let's, hopefully this doesn't make a difference on my flowers. So we're going to stamp our greeting. we're going to use Thinking of You brings a smile to my face. So when I think of all of you, this is exactly what happens. You make me smile. Okay. And then we'll bring in a 2-inch circle punch and punch this out. Okay. And then I've got a 1/4-inch strip of cardstock here, of fresh freesia. I'm going to just flag the end here. One about 2 inches long. And we're going to just add that right onto this circle. Just on the bottom, just kind of gives another dimension. I'm going to center it because this is going to, I wonder if I think I almost need a contrast there. We're thinking through this card, right? Let's go with, I don't have very many scraps of my ink colors yet. So, oh yeah, that looks good. All right, let's do that instead. We'll just pull this off. Okay, flag our ends again. Save that for another card. Okay. So we're definitely stamping on the fly today. Okay. There, I think that looks better. Okay, so let's add some flowers. Now I'm rethinking what I've got for flowers here. So I had die cut some fresh freesia, but they kind of blend in. So what do you think about that one? I've only got that big sized one. That's pretty much what I have. Let's see. We could go with a timid tiger. Oh, and then maybe even like one of these. Let's see here. No, I don't like that. Oh my goodness. Everything's sticking to my fingers. Okay. We do have nothing says we have to have it on the right, so let's maybe move this over here, stick this there, and then maybe kind of do that. I think I like it against it though. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, there is a strawberry slush in here. That look okay? Okay, what do you guys think? Anybody got any thoughts? Or we just go with this one big one? I know, I'm kind of like waffling here today. I mean, we could die cut something. Let's see. Let's die cut a small flower out of the, what do you even call Okay, let's see if this looks any better. Let's get rid of that and Timid Tiger and that one. Okay, let's go with that. Jumping on late. Hi, Pat. Welcome. Okay, let's just go with this because I think there's so many different colors in this that I think it'll be totally fine. Let's do this. And I've only got one of those, which I don't care for. I might have to do the flower centers afterwards. Okay. So I'm going to just take and I think the old olive, is that what that is? I think I want the garden green. So I've got this stem right here. You don't always have to use it just by itself, okay? So you can kind of like snip it apart, you know, so that way you get a little more mileage out of your leaves here, and just kind of like round the corners so it looks like it's all natural and it's supposed to be that way. So let's add some dimensionals to this. If I have some, here we go. Okay. And I've got several more samples to share with you too with this card sketch. And this will definitely be in the newsletter, okay? So let's just go here and let's add some leaves. Now these are perforated, so you want to be gentle with how much glue you've got put on. So I was not too overly generous with my dimensionals, so that way I could easily slide in those leaves underneath everything. Go. And then, and I'm leaving the top of the leaf unglued as well, so it kind of will add a little bit more dimension. Okay, I think that looks okay. Let's add a bow. I know I have a bow here somewheres on this messy desk now. Oh, here it is. Right in front of me, Nancy. Okay, so let's grab some mini glue dots. Here we go. And let's just stick a bow up here. Okay. And then let's add some more dimensionals on the back here. I'm loving this Secret Sea. So we have Secret Sea, Cloud Cover, Timid Tiger, Darling Duck, and what's my other one? Strawberry Slush, which is a returning in color, and I do not have it. I didn't keep it. All right, I do like it with this Cloud Cover. Isn't that pretty? All right, I'm gonna die cut some center flowers so my finished card will look fine. And this is crooked, so hang on. Let's work on that. Get that a little more straighter. Okay, let's move that. And then let's finish off with an envelope. And also, we're going to put some rhinestones on this as well. Oh, I wonder if I could do rhinestones for the center of the flowers. Maybe we'll look at that. And that will be super, super easy. Let's go with the pretty flowers. Just so gorgeous. So, Tea Party, make sure you RSVP when you get the newsletter about the tea party. It's going to be actually Thursday and a Friday session, okay? And I'm looking for a soup recipe, so if anybody has any soup recipes they'd love to share with me, I would love some soup, because I just make the basics. So I need something new. Okay, so let's get some rhinestones. I know I have some somewheres. Let's see, rhinestones. Those are those. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, and I have to share you, this one didn't make the tea party cut because I don't have enough paper, because it's new and there's not enough paper that I could use it. But look at that cute little guy, the turtly cute designer paper. Isn't he adorable? I'm guessing it's a he. He's playing a banjo, singing a birthday song to somebody, right? Isn't he adorable? But because I only have one package, there's just not enough to cut for the tea party. Maybe it'll be a future card somewheres. So, oh, that might look okay. What do you guys think? These rhinestones in the center versus doing a center thing. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think just the two of them there. Isn't that sweet? Look at that. But let me know what you think. Or should I replace it with like the center of those? So here's one with the same designer paper, so you can kind of see whether you like to go have the same pattern all the way across, or to alternate it with the opposite side of paper. So really, really cool. Let me clean up my table here, and I've got stuff all over the place here. Okay, so there's those two. All right, just by changing out the color, background, the matte just gives it a whole different look, different flowers. I think I got to go back and die cut. I'm not sure I like that. How about a lasagna soup? Let me look at my recipes. Okay. Do you like split? We did split pea last. Hi, Ellen. We did split pea last time. So I'm looking for something different. Okay. So here's this one right here. This one uses that one pattern that I loved right there. It's Fresh Frisia Matte and then Misty Moonlight. And then I finished up the inside. I need to do something on the inside of those too. And then here's with the ferns. So this is a pecan pie card base with a matte of Old Olive. And I need to add more adhesive to my strips. They're starting to curl a little bit. And then I simply fussy cut the designer paper and added them on. Isn't that sweet? I love it. And oh, look at the edges I used up too on that paper. So this one was fun to make. So what all started it all was, this is the sketch that I shared with my group of demonstrators. Let's see, this is the sketch I shared right here, okay? So this one is horizontal, right? Up and down is horizontal, vertical is this way. Or do I have that wrong? Let's say portrait, okay? That's easier for me to remember. So these strips are 1/2-inch strips, okay? And I think the matte's the same. No, the matte is a little bit smaller. It's 3 5/8 by 5 inches. So it needs to be a little bit skinnier because we're going down to 1/2 inch. So I think this looks great, even though does that scream Valentine's Day to you? So get out some of that paper that you might have gotten for Valentine's Day and just use it for an everyday card. Okay, so that's fun. So here's this one done this way right here. And I love it. And then finally, I did this one with the Thankful Garden as well. This one I think needs a little bit more fluff. I might have to die cut some of these flowers or something. These would still go, these small die cut flowers would still go great. Actually, it would look really sweet on these. Oh yeah. So I'll add some flowers to that as well. All right. So just same layout, totally different look, depending on what paper you're using, what stamp set. Corn chowder might be good, Gail. Stuffed pepper soup. Do you have a recipe, Betty? Feel free. Vegetable beef. We did chicken vegetable last time too, but maybe the corn chowder would be cool, or the stuffed pepper soup. That sounds interesting too. So if anybody has recipes, because I'll be doing monthly, I'm hoping monthly, super crafter teas here. So it's a lot of fun. So if you're local, we spend like about 4 hours together, and you're pampered, right? And we just have all kinds of fun together. So, oh, I keep forgetting this. So here is no more host codes, everybody. Yay! You just simply go to my online store and place your order for whatever it is you need, and Stampin' Up! Will make sure you opt in to be able to participate in the reward system, and so that way you get them, you can spend them on a future order. You can bank them or spend them right away, okay? Whatever you would like to do, okay? French onion is great, but yeah, that's hard to time for everybody, and I don't know if I have enough individual like crops to serve French onion, but my husband loves French onion, and I've made that before in the past. So but yeah, French onion is really, it's not hard to make. It's just little time consuming is all. Slicing all those wonderful onions, right? So let's see what we're saying. So go to the online store to place any orders that you have, and you will get the April thank you is 3 of those arch cards. It's just the 2 panels. It's not a 3-panel card, okay? As a thank you gift from me. So, all right, come back on Friday. Hopefully I don't have any starting glitches, okay? But I should be here at 3 p.m. and we will see you then, okay? Did you all see the pop-up on Facebook with the card that I shared? So yeah, so that was kind of cool too. So have a great day. If you need anything, feel free to message me. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Oh, one more thing. I forgot one more thing. Hang on. Also, subscribe to my newsletter. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you get in, because it's going out and it's going to be packed, because the last time I only had 1 PDF in it, and this time I'm making up for it, okay? All right, have a great night, and we will see you again soon. And Friday will be a fun fold too, using, I keep forgetting, see I'm rushing, right? Using this designer paper, okay? We're gonna use this designer paper with a fun fold card. Okay, I swear that's gonna be it. Thanks so much. Have a great night, everyone.